Hi guys, my name is Prishita Pathak and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about all the books that I have read that have turned into movies. So I'm just gonna compare them that are the movies better or are the books better. This video is going to be all about my opinion. So these are not some judgmental comments. It's just about what I actually think that how the movies are and how the books are. So yeah, let's just get into the video. So Gulliver's Travel is the first book that I'm going to be talking about today. So Gulliver's Travels was the book that I was given to read in school by my in the English literature class. We were told to read this book, and then some kind of exam was also going to be held about this book, which was crazy. But yeah, we were told to read this book, Gulliver's Travel, in schools. So at that time, I was not a reader. So at that time, I told my dad, my papa, that I cannot read this book. So we have to find some alternative. So my papa took me to a movie. Literally, I don't even know how this happened, that the exact time that I was told to read this book, movie Gulliver's Travels was playing in theaters. I don't know how. Maybe it was the time of that or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, the movie Gulliver's Travels was playing in theaters. So we went to theaters to watch this movie. And so the story is that I just watched the movie. I never actually read this book. Till date, I never read this book. I just know what happens in the movie. Yeah, that's it. All the books and the movies that I'm talking about in this video are in no particular order. They're just in the order of at what time have I read this. Like, which one did I pick up first, So now moving on to the next book that I read, and that has turned into a movie or a show. So the next book is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This book was actually the first book that I ever picked up. So this book was, I read it first and when I was like 15 years old. So yeah, this book was a great book at that time, and actually it's a nice book, it's a nice story. But now that I have read so many other books, I'm just kind of comparing it with the others. So it just has lost its value a little bit, but this book is really good too. And the movie was super great as well. No difference in book and the movie at all. I loved both of them. I mean, I just think that in today's age, if I was reading this book, The Fault in Our Stars, for the first time, then I probably would not like it as much as I did back then. But according to that time and the fact that it was a true story, I genuinely like it. So the next book that I read was We Were Liars. Now We Were Liars was such a great book. Like, I legit cried when I finished this book. I was like, oh my god, I was like in denial that this is not true. Really, it was such a great book. And I genuinely liked the show as well. I recently watched the show We Were Liars. It's on Netflix. It's on Prime Videos. And I recently watched the show. And the show was so great. Like, the show was really nice as well. And, but I'm just a very big fan of books that I'm like, the book was really, really great. Actually, the book was something like that I can never predict what was going to happen at the end. The book was really good. And actually, if I'm like comparing the book and the show, then actually I would give the show 4.5 stars. But actually it was really nice show, and I would give the book obviously deserves 5 stars. It's one of my favorite books, and I mean it was just so good. So now moving on to the next book. The next book that I have is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. First I will talk about the book. The book Me Before You was really great. Like in the book I was not imagining that much colors and all, like in the movie. But the book was great. But when I watched the movie, I kind of saw it. I saw every color, like the obsession of Louisa Clark and the colors that she wore. That was amazing. Like in the book was also, they were kind of there, Actually, it's been ages since I've read the book, but the movie actually I kind of really watch like whenever I want to watch it. Yeah, the movie was just so good. If I have to rate the book, I would rate the book 4.5 stars. I would rate the movie 5 stars. I genuinely love the story of Me Before You, because I mean the story was kind of there was this guy, Will Trainer. I mean, I can personally relate to that guy in so many ways. Like maybe not in all of the ways, but I can relate to the guy Will Trainer. So the next book on my list is The Hunger Games by Susan Collins. And this book was really such a great book. I was like, it's such a page turner, because I legit wanted to know what was going on, like what will happen next. Why would I give spoilers to you? The movie of this book was very good too, but I just felt something when I was reading this book. Everything that I saw in my imagination was different from the movie itself. So I thought that maybe like movies really good too, but it was not doing the 100% justice with what I imagined. So yeah, I would rate the book 5 stars, and I would rate the movie 4 stars. This is just a personal opinion. Now the next book on my list is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Now this book is just my literal favorite book of all time. It's such a great classic, and it is just one of those books that literally triggers something in your mind, and you are just not the same person that you were before reading from this whole video. If you have to pick up one book to read, then it has to be The Picture of Dorian Gray, because this book was literally such a gem. This book speaks about beauty and how people get obsessed about beauty, and beauty is not everything. So this book just portrays that very well. And if I talk about the movie, I was really very, very disappointed when I saw the movie. It was a no for me. So yeah, the movie is a total no. 10 stars, if I could give this book, because this book is just so good. Anyways, now moving on to the next book that I have on my list. And that next book is the last book that I have on my list. So the next book is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. So The Great Gatsby was such a good book, and it was very good movie as well. But I mean, when I was reading the book, I could imagine like what I did not saw in the movie. Anyways, that is the point of books. Like you can just imagine whatever you want to imagine, and you can create whatever you Like, it's up to your imagination. And the movie was also really very good. And the book was really very good though. I would like to give the movie 4 stars. And I would like to give the book 4.5 stars. The difference between books and the movies is, I think, that you can see a person in the movie. You just have to look at the person that they are already showing in the movie. And in the book says that you just have to read their thoughts and you can just create the person on your own. It is kind of like a personalized option, honestly, that you can create anything on your own just by reading, bits and pieces. You can imagine everything that you want. And I think so. It's very beautiful thing to create your own imagination. So yeah guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked today's video. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, bye. I will see you in my next video.